Welcome back, everyone, to I'm No Genius. As always, I'm your host, Eli Burgett. With me, as always, well, pretty much as always, is Camden Primer. How you doing, Cam?
We're doing. Sorry. Alexa
Uh,
just got out of the shower and she's throwing things around. Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
There's a disturbance in your environment?
Um, I wouldn't say a disturbance. I'd say a fun distraction.
Okay, agree to disagree. I mean, we're here trying to get work done, and there's a disturbance in the force. I'll just say that.
No, keep talking like this because this is gonna lure her in, and then she'll come on feisty, ready to go.
I mean, she talks all the crap off the air, like when we're at gatherings and stuff. She's saying like, "Well, how come you guys never have me on? You're literally 5 feet away, not
Yeah,
saying anything."
yeah, keep it up. No, lure
What?
her in. It's like
What?
Jaws.
Just
Coop,
waiting
where
for
are
the
you at? What you
background,
got?
Eli.
You want to hop on here? You want to get on here and spit some facts to Bergie or
I'll wait
no?
till the time's right. It needs to be organic.
Okay. Do I need to make an introduction for you?
No.
She's scared.
Oh,
She's
she's
scared.
scared. That's okay.
Stop.
I
She's
would
scared.
I would be too if I wasn't me.
Oh, get wrecked.
Yeah, that's right. Walk away.
Oh, she
Any
walked away. She flicked us off.
Well, that'll happen.
Yeah,
That's
you're
not
right.
not the first time I've gotten that from the female. Won't be the last time.
No,
Anyways,
you're
Cam,
right.
how you doing?
I'm good. We're in another battle with lighting here. Oh, here we go.
There you go. Yeah,
Okay.
well lit now.
Yeah, sorry. We lit. I'm good. I'm swell. I only clocked in 8 hours at work today because I was sluggish. Today was sluggish for me. But got what I needed to get done. And now I'm here with my friend.
That's awesome, dude. I'm here with you as well. My acquaintance. That's great.
Thanks.
You said only 8 hours of work.
I try to at least get 8.5.
Real okay. So on average you say you work 8.5?
I'd say probably 8.25.
Okay.
Actually, no, on average, it's probably 8.5. Some
All
days
right.
I'll work 9, some days I'll work 9.5. It really just depends on how we're feeling or what the
I mean,
weather's doing.
we talked about my, work day schedule. What does yours look like? What's your call time? What time do you have to be up? What time do you have to be where you're going?
I can really be at work whenever. Um,
Okay.
but I mean, you want me to walk you through my daily routine?
I mean,
You want to do a get you want to do a get ready with me?
yeah, let's do a get. But
Okay.
first off, you say I can get to work whenever I want. What are you, a stay-at-home dad? What are you, a writer?
I'm an
Like,
independent contractor, dude.
okay,
1099, which
sure,
has something to do with taxes. I don't know. I kind of skip those.
it's definitely a tax document. And again, you're skipping taxes. Aren't you my financial advisor?
You skipped yours too. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Fun fact, April 15th, typical tax day, was also the day Abraham Lincoln died. 7:21 in the morning.
Terrible day.
Thank you for your input, Alexa. Um, I agree. Very terrible day,
Yeah.
and for that reason, we shouldn't have to do taxes.
Yes. He was also shot the day before. So he was just bleeding out through the night.
That's awesome. That's a nice
Yeah.
way to start off this episode, Cam. Thank you for that. Anyways,
You're welcome.
let's do a get ready with you. What do you
So
do?
get ready with Cam. So I wake up in my California king size bed
That's not true.
and I come down the spiral staircase into the kitchen where Nanita makes my eggs and toast.
Okay.
And then, ooh,
Speak of the
thank,
devil.
thank you, Nanita. Um, and then
Oh, geez. Sorry, I got jump scared.
do you want to be in it or
No,
not?
no.
All right.
I mean, she keeps passive aggressively
I
saying
know.
comments in the background.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to be in it. Ivy already
Oh,
beat me to it. I don't want
you're
to be in
just
it.
you're just jumping in the frame at random
No.
moments. Anyways,
I'm
sorry,
just kidding. I don't have a
Nanita.
spiral staircase or maid
You don't.
or
There's no Nanita.
no Nanita. It's just Braden. I wake
Bra-
up.
Braden's better than Anita.
Braden.
But Anita, and see an enemy, see an
Yeah,
enemy. Yeah.
good. I wake up at 4:30 every morning. Roll out of bed, fall into the ground, lay there for another 25 minutes. Once I get the courage to stand up, I put my clothes on, go downstairs, eat either my 2 eggs or instant oats. It just depends on what I'm feeling. I get in the car. I try to leave by 5:10 every morning because that places me at the Hilliard YMCA at 5:55. It gives me 5 minutes to sit in the car and hype myself up to go inside the gym. I go into the gym, toot around in there for about an hour, 10 minutes, and then I usually am at whatever property I need to be at 7:30. And then I just have a laundry list of things to do. So today I pulled weeds at a playground in an office building. And then what did I do after that? Oh, I went to a bunch of other apartment buildings and painted inside and scraped paint off the ground. And
Oh my gosh. I look. Are we doing this the whole time? Are we just gonna have Nat audio the entire time?
you're have to turn that off respectfully.
It's Eli's story.
She's watching your story.
Watch it on mute. We still get the view.
Sorry. Anyway, um, and I replaced the toilet today. I helped replace the toilet. I stepped in poo water.
Okay.
Hmm
That's
That
awesome.
was it. And then I left right before it started raining.
That was the highlight of your day. You stepped in pool water.
Definitely wasn't a highlight. Pissed me off, but it happened. Because this new tenant, she moved in and she doesn't like shoes in her house, which I completely understand. My dad's the same way. No shoes. But it's just such a pain to take my work boots off. And then, of course, you're moving a toilet, poo water drains out. It's just a whole shebang,
Yeah. Well,
you know?
Cam, walk me through the process of taking off your work boots because I don't know if you can tell by my freshly manicured hands. Never
Hmm
worked a day in my life.
hmm
Um, how many laces are we talking here? Like, is it like up to your knee type of
No.
boot?
Um, Actually, yeah, it's a Rockette boot.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
figured
fishnet. It's steel toe fishnet, actually.
that's a new brand. I'm not
Uh-huh.
familiar.
Japanese leather, bright pink, screaming pink. So you always know where I'm at.
Honestly, if you walked on to whatever site you were working on that day, and I could probably tell this to Adam too, our resident trade union
Hmm
rep, I'm sure he would command respect wherever he walked with
Yeah,
with those boots on.
yeah. And they're water resistant, not quite waterproof, but it's fun.
Gotcha.
Just kidding. No, I've had these boots since seventh grade. They're Timberlands, not like the New York Tims, like work boot Timberlands. It's a miracle that I've had them for so long. I didn't do the math until today, but they've held up. They're still kind of water resistant proof. Um, I've stepped on plenty of nails. I've only had one nail puncture my foot. So that's big, and that happened last week. So maybe they are starting to show their age. But they're like you lace them up and there's a long string, you wrap it around like I don't know, steel studs on the end of it or whatever. I don't
Hmm.
know how to describe it. I don't know if I'm doing a good job describing it.
I'm seeing a picture.
Yeah, but like you don't lace them through holes. You wrap them around the end and then you tie them.
Gotcha.
It's just those super long laces, and I quadruple knot them.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that you used to do that with your basketball shoes too, right?
You lace them up, double knot them, and then you knot the loops.
You knot the knot.
No, you don't make
Oh,
another knot. You loop the loops.
you loop. Okay, gotcha.
SpongeBob.
You take a loop, you loop and pull, and your shoes are looking
Cool. Yes.
exactly.
Good.
Yes. Well,
Good.
Cam, I mean, it's funny that you mention having these boots since seventh grade.
Mhm.
For the first part, I go through shoes like a maniac. I have a pair of shoes in my closet, absolutely destroyed right now, and I got them 3 months ago. So I go through shoes like nobody's business. Maybe that's just a me thing. I don't know what it is. But you've had these same pair of Timberlands since seventh grade, so you
Mhm.
haven't worn them out since then, and your feet have stayed the same size.
Yeah. No. Sorry, I worn them out. I was like, I've worn them every day in the summer for the past however many years that is. No, yeah, they've been beat to crap, and it's a miracle that they still work. But I had a growth spurt in seventh grade from sixth to seventh or in seventh. I don't know. I've been a size 12 since seventh grade.
Yeah, like a freak.
I think I hit 6 foot in middle school, and then I grew maybe 1.5 more inches after that.
Yeah, I had my growth spurt around the same time, but my feet didn't really hit full growth until like junior year of high school.
Really?
Yeah, really, like, but like I was already like 6'3", 6'4" by then, so I didn't really care what size my feet were. I was
Yeah,
I was walking around in size 8.5 shoes at 6'4".
that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, no, size 12 since seventh grade.
You are a physical anomaly. I know you get that a lot, but
Yeah,
yeah,
no, something to that degree. I was telling Jimmy this morning, this is kind of on the same route of just what I am. Um, I had to do cardio this morning, and I'm not the why, and no one was in the gym, so I was just started shooting basketball. Butter, Eli, butter. I told Jimmy I might have been the best college basketball player in the world if I never went to college to play basketball.
yeah. If you just stuck to the Y in the men's leagues,
If I just played basketball, they're like, why isn't this kid in college? Just didn't, just wasn't built for it.
just
But like I went and played college basketball and was really bad. But like if I didn't play college basketball, I'd be really good.
well, Cam, I
Track
mean,
that?
yeah, yeah, I'm with you. But at the same time, we don't know if you were really good in college because let's be honest, you never really got to play.
I didn't
Uh,
play.
yeah,
No, I
you
didn't.
didn't play. So, I mean, maybe you could have been LeBron James just waiting on the bench.
Well, maybe. And we'll test the hypothesis tomorrow night, 9:15 p.m. Berliner C League, Thursday Magic League. The Balls play, one second.
The
I
balls.
just
I'm sorry.
The Balls play Team Rando, Court 3, 9:15. We got the late game.
Team Rando. So these guys, they obviously don't take themselves seriously in this Berliner men's league. They're going up against a team that does take themselves seriously, the Balls.
The Balls. Super serious. Hopefully we have at least one sub this game. That would be a huge advantage. But I'm confident. I'm excited. Garrett was at Berliner Monday night to watch other teams who aren't in our league, and the only time we would even have a chance of playing them is 7 weeks from now in the tournament.
He's doing scout. He's preparing for the championship. He's doing scouting ahead of time. That's what makes Garrett an elite competitor over most. You think Kobe Bryant would be sitting, God rest his soul. You think Kobe Bryant would be sitting on his couch on a Monday evening waiting for the next men's league team to come up? No, he
No,
would
he
be out
wouldn't.
there scouting the teams.
He would be at the local rec center watching 30 to 55-year-old men play basketball.
Exactly. And your team, as I take it, as I understand it, is a bunch of 20 somethings.
Yeah, 30 to 55 is wrong age group. We're B League. That's C League. C League's for the older guys. B League's 20 to 32.
Okay,
Roughly.
so what is A League then? Is there an A League?
Yeah, it's crazy. I played in A
Oh,
League one summer with all my old AU teammates, and I think we won 4 games, but we played Aaron Craft and John Diebler.
so this is like the real deal men's league.
Yeah, A League, like Kraft has a team every single year, and it's just a rotating cast of former Ohio State athletes. And then, like, if you play college at a high level, like the Norris brothers, they're on a team. Disgusting. They don't miss.
Right.
And then just a bunch of other D1 basketball players looking for runs.
And I think the common misperception, and correct me if I'm wrong, the common misperception with men's leagues is that that's all these guys have in their life.
Hmm.
That's all they look forward to. But
Hmm.
at the end of the day, they're just normal people. They work their jobs and then they go out and then they just want to get some exercise, play a couple basketball games, relive the glory days.
Yep.
They're not desperate. They're not
No,
they're not
no,
only thinking about this. Cam, am I correct in this?
no, because the only thing I thought about this morning was that I said, can I get a basketball real quick? Gotta practice. Went to the gym and did 1,000% game reps.
Yeah.
I was jab, Dirk fade in the corner, just picturing some dad just got off his 12-hour shift. just doing exactly what you want to do. And I'm just mouthpiece, mouthpiece. That's water, cash, bottoms, buddy. And I'm walking back on defense talking spicy.
So I guess there's varying degrees of, intensity or seriousness.
Yeah. I like I think I said it last episode, but I've never had more fun playing basketball. The same though, I keep in mind we've had one game. One game.
One game into the season.
Yeah. I'm already thinking about pregame meal for tomorrow.
Well, that's good. Some
Last game
preparation.
I had like a lemon garlic pasta and a Gatorade fast twitch. Tropical punch.
That's awesome too.
Yeah. And I was wired.
That's I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad that in your life there's so few things to be passionate about. Um, as your girlfriend is in the room with you. But I'm so glad that you found something to love for once in your life. Um, so I'm very happy for you.
Thank you. It's one of the things that I love.
Oh,
Not
you also love like fettuccine alfredo or something, right? You Italian?
Alexa did make pasta tonight. Banging. It
Okay.
was delicious. It was garlic, no, Cajun chicken and shrimp. There
Rub
was
that.
broccoli in it, so you
Yeah,
probably would have thrown up.
yeah, just rub that in my single face.
What did you
Uh,
have?
what did I have for
What'd you have for dinner?
I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Oh,
I
talk to
know.
me. You're stressed. Talk to me. Why are we stressed?
I'm a little stressed out at work because people aren't returning my calls and or sometimes they do return my calls for like an interview, but it's like 5 hours too late and it's like
Mm.
10 minutes before the 6 o'clock news. So
Yeah.
that's nice. But fortunately for me, it actually ended up being a blessing in disguise because I had like three stories fall through today, but eventually they emailed me at like 5 o'clock saying, hey, sorry we couldn't work something out today, but if you guys want to set something up in the future, we're down to do that. So I've got my stories planned for the rest of the week.
Oh, that's good.
But enough about me. Grant Sherman has just entered the chat. Grant, I can't
Oh,
tell if that I can't tell if that's a real background or not. That looks like a Zoom background.
oh, this?
Or is that a
No,
green
that's
screen?
no, that's real.
Grant, where
Grant,
are you?
yeah, tell the fans where you're at.
Um, I'm in Texas,
Oh,
little far
yeah.
away. Yeah, I don't know how I ended up here, but I'm here.
Well, you logged on to the link that I sent in the chat.
Grant, you know
Here
only
we
two
are.
things come from Texas?
What's that?
Just I'm not gonna say. You can look it up though. Eli, you
No,
following?
no, you started. You got to say.
I,
Nah.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said there's only two things that come from Texas. It's a famous movie line. Um, the first word is steers, and then the second word is said in the movie.
Does it rhyme with steers?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so am I. I haven't seen the movie. When I think of Texas, though, I think of high school football. Grant, any high school football going on? I heard it's year round down there.
You know what? I haven't seen any of that. I'm gonna be real with
Yeah,
you.
you obviously haven't been looking hard enough.
Sorry.
That's
That's the first thing Eli does when he goes to a different state is he scopes out the local high school and he sits outside and watches.
yeah, no. What? Grant, you're in Texas. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Very good. Tried Whataburger. That sucked. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm living it up down here. I'm only here for one more day, then I fly back Friday morning.
Grant, what are you doing down in Texas, anyways? What drew you to Texas?
Thank you, Eli, for asking. I am here as a part of my internship this summer at Kubota Tractor. Their headquarters are down here in Texas, so I'll only be here for the first week, and then they have like a northern division up in Groveport, so I'll be up there for the rest of the summer.
That's awesome, dude. And I saw yesterday you were sending us pictures of you on the job, which we do appreciate, by the way. They had you with like a little telemarketer headset. What's that? What's all that noise about?
Yeah, so since I okay, so there's 20 interns, 18 of them will actually be at the headquarters working, and then there's me and then this guy from Kansas who won't be at that division. So since I'm at a different division, none of my people are actually there. So in order to like talk to them and like get started on stuff, I have to actually like call in back to Ohio. So I wasn't like out of mass if I was selling old people tractors. I was like, no, not quite.
So,
But
Grant, I just want to make sure I'm following correctly. The internship that you were involved in, they sent you down to Texas so you could hop on a Zoom call and train with people back in Ohio.
yeah, I was asking the same thing. First day was fun. Saw The Office. Um, but recently I've just been doing trainings and talking to people back in Ohio. But I mean, it's getting paid for me to be down here, so I'm having a great time, having a blast.
That's amazing, dude. It's a lot better than how my internship went, which was unpaid and unfulfilling
Mm.
and also unwanted. But I
Is
did
that the
it.
one where you were passing out like the little fans at the like
Yeah.
passing out? Oh, yeah,
And like I'm not gonna lie, like I remember passing those out and then racing back home to film a podcast episode, and
good for you.
you guys were just like, oh my gosh, how was the fair and everything? I was like, it was okay. I was out there for 8 hours and I passed out hand fans. That was it. We had nothing else.
Yeah, that sucks. Screw that.
Sounds great.
Yeah, but that's not. It's nice to know that. I think we all just talked about our professions a little bit, Grant. I know you're just jumping on, but like I'm doing okay in mine. Cam, he stepped in poo water today.
Missed that.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
happened?
What?
Some caca water.
Yeah, the toilet was from the 80s, so it was just nice and marinated.
Nice.
Yeah, we
Was
moved
it
it
was
out.
hot today too?
Not hot, humid.
Oh,
It was
oh.
like working in a bog, is how I
Mm.
would describe it. Very humid, and sticky.
it was like
Mm.
working in Shrek's swamp.
It was like working in poo water.
Yeah,
Where are you?
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
I am at
he's obviously
Grand-
Cam. I got this.
Thank you.
He's clearly at some old lady's house.
I was gonna
Where
say, is this grandma?
like judging by the decorations, it's like I'm thinking maybe late 60s, early 70s. Grandmother doesn't even have like, I mean, maybe this could be a non-related grandmother. You know what I mean? Just like,
Yeah.
oh, that's Gam Gam or whatever.
I
Oh,
just-
that's Nana. You're just at some old lady's house because I remember as back in the day, you used to do like paid labor for a lady in your
did.
neighborhood. So
I did. This is not her house.
Okay.
I don't know. I wonder what she's up to. Last time I saw her was at a Waffle House the day of graduation. No.
nice.
Yeah. I haven't seen her since. But no, Eli, very good guess. I am in a grandmother's home. This is Alexa's grandma's house.
Okay.
They are
Cool.
gone in Nolan's, and Alexa made me dinner, and we're just hanging out.
They're
And
they're
I'm coming
gone.
with the podcast.
They're in
Grant,
New Orleans.
Wait, she's there?
Alexa is sitting
Yeah.
right next to me.
Yeah,
Eli,
Grant-
take it away.
But she doesn't want to come. Wait, is she
Eli, take
allowed
it
to
away.
come on? Or
Eli,
no?
take. Shh, shh, shh,
Bobby,
shh,
I-
shh.
I just took a shower.
Tino, no. Grant,
Take him outside.
it's Alexa, please. Grant, I've been dealing with this for going on 23 minutes now, and believe me, every minute feels like 90 seconds. Because Alexa, despite the fact that she doesn't want to be on the podcast, she keeps. I am hearing some chatter in the background saying, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys said that," or stuff like, "Oh my gosh, why don't you guys include the female perspective?" All that stuff, and I'm just like, "Hey, you can move 6 feet and be on." That's not. It's not a. There's no security surrounding Cam unless I'm unaware of
She's
something.
been asking for a while, I think. I
Yeah.
don't know if she doesn't take advantage of the opportunity now, she might like slide down
Grandma's
the.
topics aren't good today, or I would.
Oh, the
Well,
topics
come up with some.
aren't-
Get some.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You want to
Oh.
come?
I didn't realize you wanted to.
do something?
I already tried Jennifer Lopez.
Oh
We're
yeah,
not recording.
we weren't recording yet, but we were
She
talking.
opens the bathroom door and is like, "Yeah, J Lo's a whore." Oh, you just want us to talk about that on the podcast? All right, cool.
Get into it.
Yeah, we have a suggestion box for these things. You can find it on the I'm No Genius website. But fine. Play devil's advocate. We'll roll with it. Thoughts on Jennifer Lopez?
Who
She's
did
gone.
she cheat on?
She left. She took the dog out.
Alexa's gone.
No, let's talk about this topic now so
No,
that she
no. The
listens and
only
she
reason
can
she
tell
said
us.
that, Jennifer Lopez, if you're listening, I don't think you're a whore. The only reason she said that was because she's watching The Wedding Planner. Have you ever seen that movie?
Is that the one with Vince Vaughn?
No,
That's Wedding Crashers.
that's Wedding
That
Crashers.
movie's actually good.
It's a
Great
good movie. I don't know the wedding
Basically, in
plan.
this movie, J-Lo is a wedding planner to Matthew McConaughey's wedding. And from what I remember, basically Matthew McConaughey falls in love with the wedding planner. That's
Wow.
why that
Ri-
riveting.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. Thank you, J-Lo, for
Mhm.
making this movie happen. Matthew McConaughey, you have later proven yourself to be a great actor. Thank you, Wolf of Wall Street. Thank you, Dallas Buyers Club. Thank you, Interstellar. And thank you, True Detective. We know you're a good actor. J-Lo, you're stuck in the 2000s, girl.
I think it was a 2000s movie.
Yeah, I think it was early 2000s.
Yeah. From what I can remember, it's just a decent little rom-com.
Whatever.
Didn't Matthew McConaughey have a lot of those? Like a lot of little rom-coms?
Yeah.
Like before he got into like big time
How to Lose a
Interstellar.
Guy in 10 Days, is that what it is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another one.
That's a good one. When Alexa comes back, I'll ask her about other Matthew McConaughey rom-coms.
Good. Yeah, because that's what the boys want to know about today. We
Yes.
don't want to talk about J-Lo. We want to talk about Matthew McConaughey.
Yes. Eli, you mentioned Dallas Buyers Club. He has AIDS in that movie, yes?
He does, yes.
I'm watching a show on Netflix right now called Eric.
You told me about this off the air, so I'm glad you're bringing it up.
One of the characters has AIDS, and that is what we like to call in the podcast business a transition.
Okay,
Anyway,
it was a transition.
You
Then
take
no-
one topic and you take another topic and you connect them. Anyway,
Yep.
it's a good show. 6 episodes. Just finished the 5th. About to watch the 6th. Benedict Cumberbatch is awesome. And that's all I have. I'll let you know how it finishes up.
Okay.
Unless you want a summary.
Well, I mean, like, just sell me on this show, Cam. Like,
80s New York.
okay.
Trash everywhere. Sanitation. There's corruption in City Hall. The cops are racist.
Cam,
Benedict
you just said 80s New York. All that stuff was kind of a prerequisite.
Yeah. Cocaine, AIDS,
Right.
couple gay guys. Benedict Cumberbatch character, his name's Vincent. He has a puppet show called Good Day Sunshine. And his son gets kidnapped the first episode and he starts going crazy. And the show is called Eric because his son created a puppet named Eric. And he goes crazy and he's the only one that can see Eric and talk to Eric. But basically he becomes an alcoholic and tries to find his son. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
So is it like a drama or like a mystery or what?
Like a drama mystery kinda. But you like find out where Edgar is, the son, in the 3rd episode or so. Good show.
Spoiler.
I'll let you know how it finishes up. If it finishes and sucks, then you're not allowed to watch it.
Okay, fine.
But through the first 5 episodes, it's been good watch.
And it's called Eric, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Horrible name for a TV show.
But believe it or not, that's why I clicked on it.
Really?
Who's Eric?
What?
Who's Eric? The puppet?
Eric is a puppet.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but it's not.
Again, the needless noise in the background.
She saw a rabbit and jumped out of her chair.
No, I saw a funny video.
Oh. Sorry.
She saw a funny video that warranted jumping out of her chair.
I'm sorry.
Unbelievable.
I'm-
Grant, can
Yeah.
you believe this right now?
From her? Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts right there.
Yeah.
But anyways, Cam, what we were talking about earlier, I wanted to talk about it a little bit more. Your men's league and everything.
Oh.
Grant, as I don't know if you've heard, but Cam is in a men's league right now. Teams
Oh,
firing
I've
on all
heard.
cylinders.
Yeah.
they're doing great. They're one game in, and they're 1-0 from what I
Mhm.
understand.
20-point comeback, no big deal.
Yeah, tomorrow, right?
9:15 p.m. Court
Mm.
C Berliner. The Lou
Bur-
Berliner Center, right off
yeah,
71. Yeah.
Pull
Bur-
up.
Berliner, also known as the nationwide arena of Northern Ohio, of Northern
What?
Columbus, not Ohio, Northern Columbus.
Um,
Um, wait.
Is it
some
not
some have called it Mecca.
the
I
Mecca?
don't
Yeah,
I don't know. Is it? I don't think it's Northern Columbus. Maybe
it's not.
Southern Columbus.
It's north of where I am.
Southern.
It's no, it's
Very.
no. You guys misunderstand. I say north of where I am, but near Columbus. That's what I
Where
said.
is Dayton on a map? I've
Uh,
never known this.
Okay,
West.
me neither. Until I actually moved here, I didn't know where Dayton was. But I always confused it with Toledo, but I don't know where
I don't
that
know
is
where
either.
Toledo is either.
I don't know, and I always confused Toledo with Akron, but that was before I figured out that LeBron was from Akron. Cleveland made the connection there.
Akron is Cleveland. That's Northeast. I got that.
Basically, Cleveland. Dayton,
Cincinnati Southwest.
yeah, Dayton is pretty much like 30 minutes or 45 minutes or an hour and a half or maybe 2 hours near Cincinnati. I'm not actually sure about the distance,
Okay.
but I know it's in like the same Southwest Ohio area.
So Dayton Southwest. Where's Toledo?
I think it's
North.
northwest,
Northwest. Where is Miami?
Like
west.
Cincinnati. It's like right outside of Cincinnati. It's
It
like
South.
30 minutes north. Miami? Like
Oxford?
university, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, Oxford.
Oxford. You saying Miami, Ohio? I was like, is there a Miami, Ohio?
Big Ben School.
What
Bad
did you?
guy.
s- What did you say?
Big Ben. Ben Roethlisberger went to Miami of Ohio.
Oh, you said Big Ben. I was thinking of the clock.
Oh, they might
You
have a clock.
threw me off. I was like,
Sorry.
what? I'm sorry. But Cam, the league's doing good. Are you still the coach of your men's team?
It's a collective effort. I'm only coach on paper because I'm the one who sent in the money. That's the only reason I have the title of coach. But the answer is yes. I have a clipboard and I bring it to every game and I draw up the plays and I decide when we call timeouts.
That's great, dude.
And if we had subs, I would be making them.
I'm sure you would. And it's good that even after one game that you haven't cracked underneath the pressure. I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell.
Yes. Yes.
Well, Will Ferrell, he takes over as the soccer coach after one game because the former coach he cracked under the pressure.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, how could he crack? We're only one game into the season.
No, I'm good.
It's
I'm
Mike
good.
Ditka. Are the signups too late? If you need a sixth, seventh, eighth, or ninth man off the bench, then I'll be there.
No, you're already in our sub rotation. We have a sub list. We have 8 players on roster. We had 4 show up last game, so we've already used one of the subs.
Okay.
If that sub is not available, which he should be, shout out Andrew Russell.
He's on
If he's
call.
not available, you and Braden are next up. It
Okay,
just
so
depends who's free.
I'm 8,
No, you'd be.
right after Braden.
We have 8 guys on our team.
Got it.
Yeah. But
Let's go.
Yeah. No,
What's our
you're
team
on the
name?
list. What?
I said, what's our team name?
The
The
balls.
balls. The balls.
All the
Ever
way.
heard of it?
How many games are there?
8, I think.
One every week?
Every Thursday, bro. We're the late game this week.
Cam, my question is this could this league be kind of like a European soccer league where the loser from the A League gets relegated and then the winner of the B League moves up to the A League? Could that happen? Could we see you playing against Aaron Kraft and the Norris brothers?
No.
Okay.
But if you do make the tournament, it's called the Champ of Champs. There's, I believe, 4 different complexes. You would play the teams from whoever qualifies from the tournament of the B League from those complexes. Which is kinda
Oh.
cool. Yeah.
Okay. So how many teams are involved in this league that you are in? Give me an estimate.
8, I think. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
Let me get right on that for you. Because I want to give the people facts.
Yeah, give the
And
people facts.
I'm also curious. All right, you ready? You want to hear all the team names?
I'm ready.
We have collection of talent, shots up, exclamation point, the polar bears, the balls, five pillars, that's who we beat week 1. Team Rando, who we play this week, jam up, and then Thursday B at Berliner is their team name.
Just the letter B.
Yeah, because B League. Thursday B at Berliner.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
the full team name.
Cam, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm getting middle school dodgeball tournament vibes with these names.
Yeah.
Our intramural basketball team name was just Grant Williams. And then for the playoffs, we changed our profile picture from normal Grant Williams to like Batman Grant Williams, where he's got the mask on because it was go time.
Playoff playoff mode.
Playoff mode. Was Grant Williams did that mean anything to anybody on the team?
No, not really. None of us are Celtics fans or wherever he plays now. I don't know.
Hornets.
It's just that's huh?
He's on the Hornets. I had to look it up the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't know that. Yeah, no, nothing tied into that.
Other than the fact that you two share a first name.
Now that you say that,
Whoa, dude.
Grant
Whoa.
Sherman Williams.
Well, I mean, Cam, as I said before, and I will say it again. I'm glad that you are finally passionate about something in your life.
Mhm.
I'm
She's
glad
gone. She's gone.
she's gone.
She's not
Okay,
in here.
so I can't insult her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk crap about your girlfriend behind her back. I'm gonna do it to her face like a man,
Like a man. I appreciate that.
exactly like a man. But that's good. I mean, I'm glad you guys are doing well. Cam, what's on your topics list? What do you got?
No, hold on. It's my turn to do a sweet transition. So, speaking of a winning ball club, Reds have won 9 out of their last 12, and they just swept the Rockies. Let's
What
clap it
they
up.
do, dude. Good job. Hope you had fun at batting practice. The Rockies
Yeah.
are so ass, dude.
Yeah, Cam, what's the Rockies sitting at right now?
Uh, L lost.
They
I mean,
have
Grant
they
sent me the record every day. When they win, I do look at the notification. I'm like, nice. That's
Nice.
once every 2 weeks.
I
they're
If I were a gambling man, which I'm not, but if I were, I would bet against the Rockies every time.
21 and
Fan of the
40.
team. I know 2 players.
and how are those two players doing?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I hope Austin Gomber and Charlie Blackman are still on the team.
Charlie Blackman, you said he was going to be like the future of the franchise.
He's old. He's their best player and he's old. Chris Bryant, he's back from injury. He hurt his back a couple weeks back. Did see that.
It's getting old.
See, like guys, I'm going to sound like a non MLB fan because I'm not really an MLB fan when I
Oh,
say
you're gonna
this.
sound like one? Not
Dayton
me.
Dragons fan.
Oh, Dayton Dragons, we're going all the way. But anyways, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm being completely honest with you. The only method that the only way I know who Chris Bryant is from he was in a couple Dude Perfect videos a few years ago. That's the only reason I know who he is. And I was like, oh, this guy, who's this new Dude Perfect cast member? Who's this guy think he is? His acting is terrible. And then I realized he's an MLB All
It's
Star.
2016 world champion Chris Bryant.
Yeah, didn't know that. Didn't know that at the time, but I learned
MVP.
MVP as well.
MLB.
He was an MVP.
Chris Bryant.
Didn't know who he was, but speaking of the MLB, thank you for bringing it up, Grant. I have a story from work today.
Right.
I was I was speaking with with a United States senator, which by the way, I've spoken with like 3 politicians so far.
Didn't you see Mikey D the other day?
Yeah,
Oh.
Mike DeWine,
Ooh.
Did you talk to him?
Mike DeBruschi, Mike de Miller Lite.
Keep going.
Sorry, I did that in the group chat, and I think Cam said something to the effect of, "I hated that so much, but I'm so glad you said it."
Yeah.
Yeah, but I saw so my second day on the job. You guys know this. I met the lieutenant governor, On Monday this week, I met Mike DeWine, and then just today, I interacted with United States Senator from Ohio, Sherrod Brown.
Sherrod.
Yeah, he was. I had him on a phone call, and he seemed like a pretty nice guy. For the most part, he was very respectful. And then at the very end, I got tipped off from his people that he is trying to get a former MLB baseball player into the Hall of Fame, get him on the ballot and everything in December. And I'm trying to remember who it was because, gosh darn it, I'm a journalist and I should know these things.
Pete Rose.
No,
It's not Barry Bonds.
no, it's not Barry. It's not Barry Bonds or Pete Rose.
Should be. Should be.
You're
Absolutely should
Both
be.
of those.
Absolutely.
you're
should be.
probably right, but I need to look up who it was because I want to make sure that I have this right. They said
Is it
okay.
Christian
I really
Yelich?
hope this is a well-known name.
No,
Grant,
shut
start naming
gu-
names
guys,
here.
shut up. I got
Is
it.
Mookie Betts?
It's no, it's not
Babe
Mookie Betts.
Robert
Ba-
Pujols.
Several of these guys are already in the Hall of Fame that you're naming. I would
Mr. Disease.
no, I can't confirm that or deny that, but he's
Gehrig.
LeBron James.
he's he should be in the Hall of Fame, even though he never touched the bat. But anyways, he is pushing to include Ohio native William Ellsworth Dummy Hoy.
Oh yeah, of
Grant, do you know this person?
course.
Really? Old dummy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you go.
Who?
It's
This
his,
is gonna get him reelected? Dummy Hoy?
his name. So he's pushing to include Ohio native William Ellsworth Dummy Hoy, who I didn't even know anything about him, but at the end of the interview, I was just like, hey, I heard you were, it's kind of a fun question. I heard you were trying to push for, Dummy Hoy to get into the, Hall of Fame. And I felt so bad saying Dummy Hoy. Like, it seems like that was a nickname chosen for him, not one that he chose. But he said, oh, yeah, he did so much for the game. And, he fought with disabilities as well. He was deaf. And I was like, this guy was deaf, and they named him Dummy. Like, that's terrible. Like,
That's
and,
awesome.
and the funny thing was, I had a 5-minute phone interview scheduled with him. We took 3 minutes to talk about the stuff that like I actually wanted to use for my story, and then at the end, I was like, "Oh, hey, I heard you wanted to get this guy in the Hall of Fame." He talked for like 10 minutes
Hell yeah.
based up. So we went over our time. He went over our time so he could talk baseball with me. And I, not really being a baseball fan, didn't contribute much to the conversation. So I was just like, "Oh yeah, yeah." I was the Grant Sherman of this conversation. I was, I was,
He was just letting Dummy Hoy stats.
talking.
that was a good one, Grant. That was a good one. I'm sorry, but yeah,
Can we find Dummy Hoy's highlights?
Dummy Hoy's highlight. I got to pull up
Slated.
his 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 baseball card.
I'm gonna do a quick TikTok search. Keep chatting.
Okay, you're gonna pull up his dude. This guy, he died in 1961, so he was far.
Hate
Grant,
to bring it to you, Sherrod. If he's not in now, he's never going in.
probably not. Yeah. Oh wow, he almost lived 100 years.
He was 5'4" and weighed 145 pounds.
That's a disability in itself. I looked up Dummy Hoy, and it's just a bunch of Lil Uzi videos.
That's because you're on
Yep, all
TikTok.
things.
That's because
How
you're
do
on
you spell-
TikTok, Cam.
How do you spell Dummy Hoy?
Expedia members get
Cam. Dummy Hoy, like how you spell dummy and then
Wait.
Hoy.
William Dummy Hoy, Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
I already got his highlights.
I found a, oh my God. I found a VR company advertising deaf players. Quick facts about William Dummy Hoy. Major League Baseball deaf player. He played center field.
Wait, what were his stats before
Hopefully
we start
he's-
talking about Hall of Fame?
He's the most accomplished deaf player in MLB history.
You just reading the Wikipedia article?
Are there any other MLB deaf players?
I don't think so. But I'm looking at this is Baseball Reference right here. Said he played 14 years in the MLB from 18 this is 18. 18 Damn, the look you just gave me. Sorry.
Well, the thing I'm reading says some sources credit him with establishing the signals safe and out. Because he
Is
couldn't
Came
this
hear
up with
anything. He had to use his
signals.
hands.
is this guy Abner Doubleday? Did he
This guy
invent
invented
baseball?
baseball.
Yeah,
Can't tell the story of baseball without him.
it says he played 14 years. He played 1,797 games, which I'm assuming that's a lot for a career. And he hit 725 RBIs, 40 home runs. This guy only hit 40 home runs.
Yeah,
40,
I guess
yeah, come on.
Hmm.
his batting average is 288. Sorry,
Pretty
man.
solid.
300's Hall of Fame. He did have 596 stolen bases.
That is true. That seems like a lot of
He
stolen
had
bases.
725 RBI.
Look,
Wow.
here he is.
Dummy Hoy in the flesh.
Dude, well, he just escaped a prison camp. He's
Cam,
working on the California Railroad.
Cam, that's just what it was back then. People just wore stripes on their uniforms all the time.
Honestly, he should get in the Hall of Fame for being the longest lived former MLB player ever.
Yeah, 99 years old.
Good for him.
That's insane, really. Well, Grant actually, he played for the Cincinnati Reds.
Oh no, I just saw it. I saw that he was in our Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
that's awesome, dude. I'm glad we had a little splash of history right there
Good for Dummies.
for Dummy Hoy. But can we agree that Dummy Hoy seems kind of like a mean-spirited name to give to a deaf person?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good thing he didn't hear it.
Sherrod Brown, facts. Sherrod Brown kind of swung me. I think he should be in.
He won your vote?
The mixture between Sherrod Brown and these TikToks.
Yeah, did you find a bunch of TikToks about Dummy Hoy?
Dude, it's literally just about him being deaf and the different hand signals he used to do safe and out.
Why can't we get like consistent? I've seen one thing that says this guy was 5'8", one thing said this guy was 5'2".
Well, Grant, like they didn't have this was ancient times. They didn't have consistent measurements back then.
Right.
I mean, like it's when you read the Bible and you see that Goliath was like 6 cubits tall or something. And I'm just like, what's a cubit? Yeah. Which by the way, I've been reading the Bible a lot lately. Good book.
That's good.
Flex.
Yeah. I've always read the Bible, but now I'm like actually like reading it. Like I started reading Cam, you're gonna like this. I started reading Matthew, starting in the New Testament. And
Nice.
yeah, which by the way, Cam, I talked about this at Kylie's graduation party over the weekend, which by the way, Grant, that place was turned. You know what I mean? But I highlighted this, Cam. What kind of a middle name is Matthew? Did your parents
Uh,
just like that? Oh, let's name him after the tax collector from the Bible.
Close. Close. It was actually from the baby book, as was Camden. Straight from it. Mom was sitting there just scrolling away. And because they didn't know whether I was going to be a boy or girl. I was surprised.
Cam, I'm willing to wager that Camden was not a name until you were born.
I like to think that, personally.
You're the first. You're like the Jalen Rose.
I am the first Camden.
Yeah,
Except
I,
New Jersey. There is a Camden, New Jersey.
doesn't count.
well,
Okay.
it's not. It's they don't pronounce it like Camden in New Jersey. Camden, Camden.
That's that's a Jersey accent?
I just don't know what I was going for there. But they don't pronounce it like us normal folk.
Oh,
They pronounce it in a Jersey way.
yeah.
Which by the way, is New Jersey the most hated upon state in the country?
I feel like everyone hates California, but New Jersey does get a lot of flack for sure.
I feel, but
Yeah.
like I feel like even Californians they don't hate California. I feel like even New Jerseyans they hate New Jersey.
Yeah, but as soon as you say something about it, keep in mind, never met anyone from New Jersey. As soon as you say something about it, they just start getting mad.
I worked with a guy in college when I was doing Big Ten. I worked with a guy. He was a fellow student during Big Ten, and he was from New Jersey. And I made the mistake of accidentally doing a Tony Soprano accent, like
Yeah.
next to him.
Nice.
And it's a good thing that my Tony Soprano accent is really good because otherwise I think he would have gotten really mad. But
Let's
I
hear it.
think I think he Tony Soprano, you gabagool, you cook at the pizza. Know what I mean?
That's good.
That's
Thank you.
what's gonna get us canceled.
That's pretty good.
That out of all things, yeah, that's gonna be it.
Yes.
I think he turned to me for a second and he wanted to be mad, but I think he realized that the accent was really good, and he just goes, "That was pretty good."
That's pretty good.
But I said this while having like my headset on, so like my director could hear me as well. And
Nice.
my boss, who's not from New Jersey, he was getting mad. He was just like, Eli, you can't say that. And I was like, there's an actual New Jersey person right next to me.
You can do accents, right?
Yeah, Cam, do an accent really quick. Give me a Peaky Blinders accent.
Oh, hey, we're making a Peaky Blinders move. Make a Peaky Blinders
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
And Peaky Blinders come back. Homer Shelby's gonna come back and Tom Hardy gonna rip this Britain, fuck these up, and they're gonna Peaky Blinders just so excited work and making the movie and they're gonna do it up.
That was great.
Someone just understood him perfectly.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching Peaky Blinders lately, and it's not that many episodes. I'm trying to get into it, but I just can't. But anyways, Tom Hardy is a character in the show. I understood you better than I understood Tom Hardy.
That's what I've been told. I need to watch after I finish Eric. I think I'm gonna start Peaky Blinders.
After you finish highly watched, highly
Dude,
anticipated
it's
show,
good. It
Eric,
just came out.
about the puppet.
He's going crazy. It's the 80s, dude.
I guess it's
This
the 80s.
happened.
I suppose so. But guys, we're entering the closing minutes of this episode. Grant, I know you weren't here last week, but Cam mentioned that you wanted to do a little segment where we highlight songs that talk about summer.
Oh shoot, I still didn't prepare for this.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll
Yeah, let's
we'll
go. Let's
we'll,
go.
we'll do a little introduction first. Just songs that give off summer vibes and everything. That make you feel like oh my gosh, the sun is out. The sun is shining. I got a smile on my face. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Okay. So who
All
wants to go
right.
first?
I got three. I got I got an older song. You hear like family cookouts and stuff. Jack and Diane.
Oh, John
He
Mellencamp.
did it.
Yeah.
About Jack and Diane.
Cam,
Um,
I thought you said P Diddy instead
I
of
did.
Little Diddy. You
I
said
did.
P. You said
I
P
did.
Diddy.
I did.
You idiot.
I
That's
did.
gonna get us canceled. You moron.
it'll be it.
Yeah, whatever. Sorry, Greg, go ahead.
Jack and Diane, Chicken Fried,
Mm.
Good song.
and then I don't know. I know Cam knows the song. I don't know if Eli's familiar with this one. Slide by Frank Ocean and Migos.
I'm sure. I've heard it before, but nothing.
You'll have to play it afterwards. So, I mean, no one will care. No one's gonna watch this. But anyways, yeah, play it after. You'll recognize it.
Yeah. Cam, you got songs? You got songs, boy?
The Star Spangled Banner, American Pie by Don McLean, and the old-timey piano riff that plays in like Western saloons. All I think about is
What?
beach and sunshine,
Wait, what?
No?
What are you
No,
talking about?
I couldn't think of any songs off the top of my head.
So you thought the piano riff from Westerns?
You like
You
the
said the Star
guy playing
Spangled
the
Banner.
piano in the saloon? I'll find it and send it to you.
Like when there's a fight breaking out, but the
Yeah,
piano's
the
still
one that
going?
Mr. Mailer used to play. That one was awesome.
That makes you think, oh, summer, happiness.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going a little different route. I don't know if you guys know this song, but I've been listening to it a lot recently. Walk of Life by Dire Straits. You guys know that song?
Don't
It go-
think so. I'll
you'll
listen
prob-
to it
Heard it.
after.
No, I've definitely heard it.
You'll probably know it from the instrumental. It's like da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's I didn't know what the title was either because Mark Knopfler, the lead singer of Dire Straits, he sings a "Here comes John, loves
Yeah,
you,
I
baby,
was
what I say."
bumping to Dire Straits this morning. Money for Nothing came on. Oh, buddy, lifted all the weight.
Yeah,
I had to call YMCA headquarters and have it trucked in.
Cam, I'm glad you mentioned Money for Nothing because lately for my workouts on the treadmill when I'm doing cardio, I listen to a live version of Money for Nothing on a loop, like for however long I'm going on the treadmill. But it's Mark Knopfler, the lead singer of Dire Straits, on the live version. It's Mark Knopfler, Sting, Elton John, Eric Clapton, and Phil Collins. They're all
What?
yeah, they're all in the band playing this song. All these British people, they're all in the band playing the song. That sounded like I was disgusted for a
That's
second. I'm
oh,
sorry.
British.
Oh, these Brits on the
Oh,
stage.
yes.
But yeah, Walk of Life is one of them. Summertime by Kenny Chesney. That makes me think of Summertime. I'm not
Go on.
sure why. I think it's
Yeah.
probably the instrumental, probably. Um, what else? My goodness.
Levitating by Dua Lipa
Go
and the
on.
baby.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That pose you made, it made me laugh. What I just thought of it, but I don't know if you guys heard this one, but "Take It Easy" by the Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you guys were
Come
cultured or
on,
not.
dude.
I
Come on.
didn't. I'm sorry. I just didn't know. I didn't know if you guys liked good music or not. I'm sorry.
Come on.
Yeah, but that one it makes me want to buy a convertible and drive to California.
That'll do it.
That will do it. I'm trying to think of other summer songs. Just one more. What's the quintessential summer song to wrap this up?
Probably
Party.
Oh Canada.
Oh, yeah. Oh
What'd you say?
Canada. I was gonna say "Picture Me Grapin" by NLE Choppa. That because
That's
Uncle
the
Chop.
second pull. That's the second week in a row you've dropped that song. Grant, last week he said it, and it took me by surprise so much I couldn't hold it together. And
I
then he
can't.
called him Unk Chop, and
Oh,
I almost left. I almost had to leave the Zoom. I couldn't keep it together.
yeah. We
What Dayton's
were
doing to Eli.
we were talking about Olivia Rodrigo and like whether she's done any like covers or something. And I
Yeah,
said
she
yes.
sucks, by the way.
Stop. We're not doing this.
Dude, I
Bangers.
tried to listen to her that morning and it was just, I don't see it. I'm
You
sorry.
got to be in a Rodrigo type of mood.
Yeah, I've come to find that as well. Don't listen to Olivia Rodrigo if you just went through a breakup. Don't do it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
that is good. Yeah. Guys, let's have a life lesson for the kids to wrap this thing up.
I don't know what we talked about.
Yeah, I
We
don't know. It was kind of all over the
Actually, I got
place.
one. Wear headphones when your girlfriend's in the room watching Instagram Reels full blast and giggling, and you're
Yeah.
trying to do your podcast.
If you're trying to do a podcast, just be mindful of your surroundings.
I don't know where
And
she is. She's gone.
she disappeared.
She's not here.
Okay.
Yeah,
She definitely took you to that house to kill you. So,
most likely.
thanks. If this was your last episode, I'm glad we went out on a high note.
Thanks, boys.
Grant, life lesson.
Um, do your research on Dummy Hoy and try to be more like him because apparently it worked for him. So
Huh?
be deaf, short, and play baseball.
Yeah, what? One more time. Dummy Hoy. He's an American hero. My life lesson is, whatever season it is, whether it's summer, whether it's winter, whether it's baseball season, whether it's basketball season,
Still summer and winter.
it's okay, shut up. It is always I'm no genius watching season. Thank you very much.
Let them know.
I'm
Boom.
gonna I'm gonna talk to him. Okay, you guys asked for my opinion several times, so I talk. But anyways, from everyone here at I'm No Genius, I am Eli. He's been Cam. He's been Grant. Thank you guys so much for watching. Watching. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Everybody loves my baby, but my baby